All right, thanks, guys. Happy Wednesday afternoon to you. It's about 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right now, and we haven't even gotten into our Wednesday evening slate of baseball games and personal leans. That said, though, we do already have some lines and personal leans out for Thursday's MLB action. So let's go ahead and get into it, beginning with Milwaukee taking on Cincinnati, 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. The Brewers or $1.35, totals 9. We got Wade Miley for the Brewers, Cody Reed for Cincinnati. The Reds dropped 9 of 14 to the Brewers this season. Milwaukee 6.43 at the current moneyline price. 9-5 to the over in these teams' head-to-head matchups so far. Give me the Brewers outright and the over. 9 runs in this one. And welcome to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Thursday's MLB action. The weekend is almost here. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 66% for my last 40, you're costing yourself profitable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to hit that pause button right now. Open up your browser and just quickly check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. Link is in the description section below. And if you're a current patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You make it all worth it. I also want to give a quick shout out, a big thank you to my headline sponsor for today's program. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. And if you like making money on sports, there's no reason why you shouldn't check out one or more of their very affordable money-making packages. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. GhostPicksATS.com. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Twins, Indians, 110 Cleveland. The Indians are the $1.95 favorites. Total was 9.5 down to 9 flat already. And much to my surprise, the public money is on the Twins and the under right now. A big 25-cent fade of Cleveland in the early going already. We got Odorizzi for the Twins, Mike Clevinger for the Indians. But despite the fade, this Cleveland squad is currently 762 in their games at the current price point. Meanwhile, on the other side, Minnesota's won just 13 of 43 as the official road underdog. Now, total-wise, the Twins went 17-10 to the under when Jake Odorizzi made the start. Give me the Indians run line and the under. 9 runs in this one. Next game, Tigers-Yankees, 7:05 New York. The Yankees are the $2.90 favorites. Total was 9.5 down to 9 flat. Public's on the Tigers and the under right now. Nickel fade of New York in the early betting. We got Liriano for the Tigers, Jay Happ for the Yankees. And similar to Cole Hamels, a little bit of a change of scenery certainly did Jay Happ some justice. New York's 5-0 in their games where Jay made the start. The Tigers won just 6 of 20 when Francisco Liriano made the start themselves. Now, 4 out of 5 Jay Happ starts did go over the total for the Yankees. Give me the Bronx Bombers on the run line in the over. 9 runs. Next game, Pirates-Cardinals, 7:15 St. Louis. The Cards are $1.30. Total was 8.5 down to 8 flat. Money's on the under right now. We got Musgrove for the Pirates, Gant for the Cardinals. The Cards dropped 9 of 13 where John Gant made the start. 9 out of 13 head-to-head matchups between these teams also stayed under the total. I do like the Pirates in this spot here, catching the plus money. I definitely have to ride with them. Give me the underdog Pirates, catching the plus money, and the under. 8 runs in this one. Next game, Cubs-Braves, important series there, 7:35 Atlanta. The Braves are $1.30. Total was 8.5 down to 8 flat. Public money's on the Cubs and the under right now. Nickel fade of Atlanta in the early rounds of wagering. We got Mike Montgomery for Chicago, Mike Fultonavich for Atlanta. But despite the fade, Atlanta is taking on a Chicago team who's winning a pitiful 15% of their games played at the current price point. Chicago's also just 346 as the official road underdog. Chicago is just 38% to the over when Mike Montgomery makes the start. Give me the Braves minus $1.30 and the under 8 runs in this one. Next game, Angels-Astros, 8:10 Houston. The Astros are the $2.20 favorites. Totals 8. We got Heaney for the Angels, Verlander for the Astros. The Astros are taking on a Los Angeles team who's a winless 0-6 in their games at the current money line odds. They've also won just 9 of 30 versus teams allowing less than 4 runs per contest. Now, 8 out of 12 head-to-head matchups between these squads stayed under the total. Give me the Astros run line in the under. 8 runs in this one. Next game, Red Sox, White Sox, 8-10 Chicago. Boston's $1.90. Total was 9.5 down to 9 flat. Public's leaning toward the under right now. We got Rick Porcello for the Red Sox, Lucas Giolito for the Chicago White Sox. Chicago's lost 19 of 23 at the current moneyline price. They've also won just 11 of 40 matchups, taking on winning ball clubs. A lot of overs in these Porcello starts. Boston 17-10 to the over when Rick throws out the first pitch. Give me the Red Sox run line and the over, 9 runs. Next game, Mariners Athletics, 10:05 Oakland. The A's are $1.15. Total was 8.5 down to 8 flat. Public money's on Seattle right now. Nickel fade of the Oakland A's in the early betting. We got LeBlanc for the Mariners, Montas for the A's. The Athletics have been unstoppable in the Bay, going 27-11 as the official home favorite. They're going up against a Mariners squad who's dropped their last 2 straight and 5 out of their last 8. Oakland 70% to the over when Frank Montas makes the start. Give me the A's outright in the over 8 runs. Next game, Diamondback Dodgers, 10-10 Los Angeles. The Dodgers are the $1.30 favorites. Total was 8 down to 7.5. Public's shaded toward the Diamondbacks in the under right now. 15-cent fade of Los Angeles at home. We got Robbie Ray for the Diamondbacks, Rich Hill for the Dodgers. The Dodgers really struggle against the Diamondbacks. They've dropped 8 of 12 head-to-head matchups. Arizona's also 667 in their games at the current market price point. Now 72% of Rich Hill's starts got over the total. Smells like my underdog pick of the day brought to you by YouTube. Give me the underdog D-backs and the over. 7.5 in this one. All right, next and final game for the show. It is going to be Rockies Padres, 10-10 San Diego. We've got Herman Marcus for the Rockies, 11-9 on the year, 4.27 ERA. And for the Padres, well, we've got no one. Still waiting to see who's going to take the bump for the Padres. Therefore, there are no current lines for this ball game. Look for those lines to open up by noontime Eastern Standard Time. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just have to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 66% for my last 40 daily best plays, you're costing yourself profitable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to hit that pause button right now. Just open up your browser and quickly check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. The link is in the description section below. And if you're currently a patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You certainly make it all worth it. I also want to remind you to check out my headline sponsor. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. Now, Jimmy and his team of young, hungry, expert consultants at Ghost Picks are the most passionate in the business. And if you thought I was good at handicapping games, these guys are amongst the best in the industry. And as always, thank you for watching today's program. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And please don't forget to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage.